ANC's Soviet Lekganyane is in the Ngaka Modiri Molema Region as a deployee of party. The party is holding its Regional General Council in all regions across the country this weekend. SABC News reporter Zebilon Maine is joining us now live, monitoring that story for us. Zeb, a very good afternoon to you. Thanks indeed for your time. So, Regional General Councils in all regions, talk to us what's expected there.
Thank you very much, Griselda. Yes, indeed, there's a Regional General Council that is taking place here in Ngaka Modiri Molema. As you have outlined, that it is not only Ngaka Modiri Molema that is holding a Regional General Council, it's all the regions across the country where the ANC has membership there. But now, as I can tell you, that we are here in Mahiken Civic Center. As you can see behind me, some of the members are just coming in to register first before they can go inside. But as I can tell you that currently now the Regional General Council is underway inside the hall here. But without any much ado, we are going to talk to convener of the deployees of the ANC in the province, Soviet Lekganyane, who's going to tell us about this conference. And Tate Lekganyane, thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you so much, and greetings to you and your viewers.
Just in short, what is this Congress all about?
We convened RGCs. I was listening to you when you were briefing your deployee your colleague in the studio. Sorry. We have convened RGCs across our provinces. We are having 2 RGCs scheduled for today. One here at Ngaka Modiri Molema, which is taking place here at the Mabato Civic Center. And the other one is at Ruth Mogopa region in Taung. Two more RGCs will be held tomorrow in Rustenburg and Kenneth Kaunda region. The purpose of these RGCs is to formally present our 55th National Conference resolutions, but also to present the priorities of the January 8 statement and the ANC and explain in detail the statement that we made during the State of the Nation address, and also explain how we are dealing with the challenges that the country is facing, be the challenges of electricity provision, challenges of unemployment, challenges of crime, and so on and so forth.
And now, you are here in the Northwest, and we know that the Northwest is one of the provinces that has a lot of divisions within the ANC members. From the briefing that you are getting, is it still the same, or is there unity since the conference that was held last year?
Look, we are new as members of the NEC. We are new deployed to this province. We are going to get reports from the formal structures of the ANC about the life and the health of the organization. I think once we have interacted with them, we know what the state of the organization is in the province. We can be able to make a statement through the office of the Secretary General if it is so required.
Previously, these divisions have been blamed for poor service delivery in our communities. Is it still the same?
Look, poor service delivery affects all South Africans. It does not only affect members of political parties. That is why one message that we want to emphasize here is that our deployees in government must understand that they are the hope of the South African people, and they must work very hard and diligently to deliver services to all our people indiscriminately.
And now we know that you are still new in the office as the NEC members of the ANC, and now Northwest has been placed under Section 100 for quite some time. From the time you've been in the office, have you seen any changes since the Section 100 has been placed in our province?
In as far as I know, the last reports, because I served in the NEC previously, the last report that we got from the Northwest was that the administrators were preparing to leave the province. They were in a handover process. maybe the leadership of the provincial government is the one that can be an authoritative source on that matter and explain to you exactly where they are with that process. This is for the first time. This is the first RGC of the ANC we come to meet face to face with the structures of the organization. We haven't had any meeting with the Provincial Executive Committee or any other structure of the ANC in the province. That's why I said once we have a full report about where the province is, what progress has been made since their last provincial conference, the two regions that have gone to conferences, what progress have they made since their regional conferences, and the two outstanding conferences at Bujanala and Kenneth Kaunda. We will get to know when are those conferences sitting, and for sure as we continue to frequent the province, we will get to know it better and also provide sufficient answers to whatever questions may be asked today or in future.
On your own observation, do you see any changes with regards to the implementation of Section 100 in the province?
Look, Section 100 is a very complex process. Driving from Brits to Mahikeng, when I arrive here, I can't say, hey, there is a change. It's unlike if it was a province where I have been for the last 5 years or so, I would be able to say this is what I see, what I knew before, and this is what I see to have happened. But for now, let's wait for the final close-up report on Section 100, which I think the leadership of government, once they shall have received it, they will come and formally present it to the structures of the ANC in the province and nationally. And we can be able to speak confidently about it.
And now we understand that from the news, from the reports that we are getting, is that currently President is ill. Are we likely to see cabinet reshuffle taking place over the weekend, or?
Look, the rearrangement of the national cabinet is the prerogative of the president. I'm not in parliament. I may not be able to, I'm not in cabinet. I may not be able to speak on those matters. For sure, the relevant person, Mr. Vincent Magwinya, the spokesperson of the office of the president, or the president himself, in as far as I know, they are the two people now who can comprehensively respond to that question. But I mean, for an outsider like me, who is not even a part of the executive or parliament, I mean, it will be venturing into a terrain of uncertainty if I were to try and speak to issues like those.
Thank you very much, Dr. Soviet Lekganyane, for talking to us. That was Soviet Lekganyane, convener of ANC deployees here in the Northwest, giving us an insight info as to what is really transpiring with regards to the ANC membership in the province. As you know, that this is one of the provinces that has a deeply having divisions, whereby some of those divisions were causing poor service delivery in our province. But as he has alluded, the Regional General Councils are continuing tomorrow in Dr. Ruth Sokhomotsi Mompati and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda studio.